Yup, you guys knew it was going to end up happening. What's going on, guys? Sky here from techlifetodayco video. In today's video, we're giving you guys our first impressions on the Apple Watch. We've been reviewing this in the studio or in the office for the past few days now. I have to say, over the past few days, I am extremely impressed in this device. I have to give it to them. I am kind of shocked in how well this actually is. To be honest with you, I picked it up. I thought it was going to be just basic, not great at all. I thought it was going to be okay. And throughout my usage of it, I'm seeming to like it even more by the day goes by. I know people are cringing right now that this is on wood, and it's going to scratching, possibly, which I'll talk about in a second with you guys. But I have to admit, a few days in, I'm a huge fan of it. A lot of you were wondering if we were ever going to end up doing an unboxing or whatever of the Apple Watch. A lot of you were wondering if we were ever going to get the Apple Watch, because if you realize, most of our most popular videos are about Apple devices. So I decided, you know what, I'm just going to spend the money. It's a lot of money. I understood that. I went into that knowing that. I spent over $300 on this. And I think it's going to pay off, alright? Now, I'm going to be using this as my daily watch for the time being. I'm going to be doing a whole bunch of comparison videos of Moto360, Pebble, a whole bunch of different things. And I'm going to be comparing the software of all three and doing that kind of stuff. But this video is just meant for their first impressions, alright? So, I got it, I believe, April 4th. I think that's when I got it. Today is I think the 11th, so this is a week review. Yeah, but 1 week review, alright? So, I like to give you guys a full, outlook, a full first impressions video for you guys. I'm going to do the first impressions, and then right after that, I'm going to do the review. Because I always give my products around a week and a half to review. So, I'm doing the first impressions now, and then right after this, I'll be doing the review. But, so, these are the few things I thought of when I first got this device, and this is, I think, very important to think about when buying products like this. One very important thing I didn't even think about was compatibility, alright? And it doesn't work with Android. I think people know that. I use a Note 5 as my daily driver, and I'm cool with that. I still have no problem with that. Believe it or not, after all the usage I've had with this guy right here, this is the first time I can actually say, because I've used all the watches that are out there right now, name it, and I've used it, alright? The ones I've mainly used is the Pebble Steel, Pebble Time, as well as the Moto360 first generation, Moto360 second generation, on and off. This is the very first time I can actually say that I have no problem that doesn't work my Android phone. First time ever. I feel that it does enough solo without the phone to still be worth the amount of money. Now, granted, a lot of people don't have $300 to spend on a watch. And if you guys were wondering, I got the Apple Watch Sport 38mm in black. I still want the 42 because I thought it would be a little too big. But I'm very glad with my decision. If you want to see what it looks like on the wrist, alright, as you guys can see, let's just put it on real quick for you guys. It's very easy to do. As you guys can see here, it's like a tuck, or let me get that into focus for you guys. Alright, and then just tuck it in there. It's a pretty cool technique. I gotta say, it's very comfortable. Let me just type in my passcode real quick. Give it a second. That's one thing that's kind of annoying I've used. I find it very annoying that it always comes up with that constantly. So, as you guys can see here, let me zoom out a little bit so you guys can see it a little better. Here's the Apple Watch itself. Alright, and here's what's called the digital crown. So let me just click there. And it brings you to the suite of apps that they have on here. There's a whole slew of them. One notable one I use all the time is the music app, as well as the fitness app. Really cool stuff. I'll go in depth in different videos for that, but I'll give you guys, I'll wait for the full review for that kind of stuff. Alright, so that's pretty cool. And then if you click if you double click, it brings you to Apple Pay if you have that. I don't, so there's no need for that. But here's the digital crown. It's pretty cool. And here's the time travel mode. I don't like that. That's actually, to be honest with you, that's one feature that kind of annoys me. I'll put this back down because I know a lot of you are going to like, hey, where's the watch? I want more footage of the watch. So I'm giving it to you guys. One thing that kind of bugs me is the time travel mode. A lot of you are probably thinking, why would that be a bother? I'm telling you, if you use a watch face that is your favorite, obviously. I mean, if you use a common watch face on this guy, which I do. I mean, I'm using, I don't know what it's called. It's one of them. That's all I know. But I go between this one and the simple one. I like both of those, as well as utility. But let me get that back in the focus for you guys. time travel annoys me because I can have my wrist, I'm using my wrist, obviously, it's on my wrist, and then it just bangs into something, alright, which is going to be something you're going to do a lot, and you're going to cringe every time it happens, I'm telling you. Every time, at least this is one issue I have, especially with long sleeve shirts. Not that big of a deal if you have a short sleeve shirt. It doesn't really make a difference. But if you have a short sleeve shirt, you're gonna be much better off. I'm just gonna say that. Because if you have a long sleeve shirt, you're going to have an issue because the long sleeve shirt, the material on the shirt is going to rub against the Apple Watch, and then, or in particular, the digital crown. Like, so I'll have this on my wrist like this. All right. And then this will be rubbing against it, and they'll start changing the time. All right, and it'll be using that time travel mode. It's kind of annoying. I have to give it. I have to admit that if I had to pick one feature for Apple to remove, that would be the one feature I would ask them to say, hey, can you get rid of this? Because quite frankly, it's kind of annoying, and I need to get rid of it. I mean, there's nothing. I mean, I want at least the option. That's all. I'm not saying it has to be drilled in there like it is right now. I'd rather just have the option. All right, I'm not saying turn it off. Some people do like the idea. I like it because you can just move it, and then automatically it shows you different times. Like maybe at like 8 o'clock it'll be 60 degrees rather than at 7 o'clock, or right now, for example, at being, I don't know, 50. So I like that idea because it's very fast and fluid, but it kind of gets on my nerves a little bit at times because. I mean, it's just, to make it overall, it's kind of annoying at times. I'm not being rude at Apple, but it can be kind of annoying. One feature I love, and I ended up paying for this because there's no voice recorder or reminders app. Apple, what are you doing? I came into this guy thinking that I could use a voice recorder and or a notes app or reminders app with this guy. Yes, you can use Siri, but what happens if you don't have the phone? That's the problem. So that being said, I bought this app around $2 on the App Store, and this basically gives me the scenario where I can use this anywhere. All right, I don't even need my phone, which is a big benefit to me since I only use my Note 5. I don't use my iPhone, so it's pretty cool. I'll show you guys that real quick. And this will also compare as well to, for example, and by the way, it takes a second to load. I mean, that's one thing that kind of gets on the nerves a little bit. So if you want to get that right shot, it's going to take a little bit. So as you guys can see, it's recording right now. And I'll show you guys the speaker. It's not that bad. I have to give it to them. The speaker's not bad on there. You can definitely do a FaceTime audio call very easily on there, which I've done quite a few times. It works very well. As you guys can see, this is very similar to the iPhone layout. So let me just stop that real quick. That's pretty much how it works, all right? And you can just click save, as you guys can see. Give it a second to load. And as you can see, there's an option right there, 18 seconds. Let's just play it real quick. And let me turn up the sound. Shot. It's gonna take a little bit. So as you guys can see, it's recording right now. And I'll show you guys the speaker. The speaker's right here. I have to give it to them. The speaker's not bad on there. You can definitely do a FaceTime audio call very easily on there, which I've done quite a few times. It works very well. As you guys can see, this is very similar to the iPhone layout. So I just stop. All right. So it's not bad. I can't say it's not anywhere. Oh, by the way, there's another thing that's pretty cool. It's not near the quality of your iPhone. That's pretty cool, right, guys? You can just double tap. That's really cool. Or you can click both the buttons, much like on the iPhone, home button and the power button. Really cool stuff. Now, I know this is getting into a longer first impressions, but I've been using this as my only watch. I'm going to give you guys my real opinion on it. Is it worth $300? If you buy it from Apple or Best Buy, I say no. All right, at least as of right. Oops, sorry about that. The tripod almost fell apart. But if you're buying from Apple.com or Best Buy, it's more than likely going to be the original price. Right now, this is $299. $299 for the 38, and then $349 for the 42. Granted, I think that's going to end up changing when the Apple Watch second generation comes out. I think they're going to lower it to $249 and $299. That seems very reasonable. Now, the reason I'm going to say to buy now, and it's worth it, I'm gonna talk more about it, like I said in my full review. But one thing that benefits this right here is that if you go to a Target, which is where I bought this guy from because it was on sale, on April 4th, it was on sale for $249. So guys, $50 off. That's a major difference. And that's more than likely exactly what Apple's going to end up doing when the Apple Watch second generation comes out. They're going to lower the price $50 to $249, $299. So, you know what, I was like, I'm going to grab it. Might as well get it. I picked this guy up for $249. I ended up getting the Apple Care. You know, that had risen the price a little bit. I ended up paying like $306 for it, alright? Is it worth it right now? If you get it on sale at $249 or lower, I mean, if it's lower, then go right ahead. Go quick for it. I'd recommend getting it. However, if it's not on sale, it's the original $299 price or $349 for the 42, I'd say to hold off a little bit. I mean, the Apple Watch second generation is only a few months away. It's not going to be a long time until the next one comes out. And it's been rumored to have many new features, including a camera, to those that would want to use that. So, I'd say to buy if you find it on sale. If you don't, I'd wait. I'd wait a little bit. But I can tell you right now, more than likely, you're going to find a sale somewhere. Like I said, check Target.com. If it's on sale, I'll leave a link in the description below for you guys. But I can't say that enough. Check the watch out. At least go to the Apple Store and check it out. Because quite frankly, I have very different opinions about this guy just a month ago. Alright, I loved it. I watched your real video when I was watching it live when it first came out. And I watch every keynote, as you guys know. The Apple Watch was something I was very excited about. And I was still very excited about. But this year I was kind of disappointed. I was like, I don't know what to say. I mean, there's probably better options out there later on. So I kind of changed my mind a little bit. But then, when I went to the Apple Store... Well, actually, that's a correction. I never tested it before buying it. Which, I mean, it's okay, so you need to do. But I'm glad I had my experience with it. I never played with it before. Never did anything like that. When I ended up, I decided, you know what? I'll buy it. A lot of the people in the comment section down below are saying, get it now. I want to check it out. I want to do videos. I want you to do videos on it. I was a little hesitant at first, but I decided, you know what, I have every other watch anyway, so might as well go for it. Which is exactly what I did. And I got it, and I'm very, very pleased with it. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. This is more of a review video, but, so I'm going to actually label this as a review. This is going to be the review video of the Apple Watch. I've been very pleased with it. Is it a buy or a do not buy? 100% all day of the week, buy. If it's on sale. If you can't find it on sale, like I said, I would wait a little bit longer. I mean, that's kind of the obvious thing to do. Try wait and see. See what your options are and see what happens. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Twitter, Instagram, links in the description below. Let me zoom out all the way. Like I said, everything's in the description below for you guys. Be sure to follow me on Twitter and Instagram at RealSkyV. Be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel, youtube.com/techlifetodayco. Everything's in the description below. Like I said, everything's down there. Download a brand new Android app. I don't know why. A lot of you have asked us afterwards. A few of you have asked us, where do you have an Android app? Yes, we do. It's on the Play Store. Link is it's the very first link in the description below. I can't tell you guys enough to check it out. Check it out. You'll be very happy with it. Our official release is coming very soon, but it works very, very well. There's no issues, so we're very proud of it. But thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Be sure to let us know if you have any questions in the comment section below. I've said this like 3 times now. I feel like a robot now. But other than that, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you guys in the next video. Peace.